Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Muhammad, and in today's video, we are going to continue with the next part of our presentation and our learning, where we are talking about content writing. I'm sure you must have gone through the previous video, the part one and part two, where we have already covered a lot of topics, starting from what is content writing, different forms of content writing, essential skills needed to be a content writer, and what are the industries that hires content writer. That was the first part of the video, which we have covered, and then the second part also, the video where we spoke about purpose of a content writer, how do we define your audience, and why it is important to know your audience, and what are the process involved in the content writing process. In today's video, we are going to talk about tools needed to be a content writer. How do you measure your performance once your content is written? How your content is performing? How do you know? And why it is important to measure content performance, and what are the career opportunities in content writing? So these are the topic we are going to continue exploring in this today's learning video, which we're going to talk about. I'm sure it's going to be helpful to you. So let's start learning. And this is going to be the final part of this video where we're going to conclude with the content writing process. So let's start. So the first slide which we're going to talk about is tools needed to be a content writer. For writing and editing tools, what we need is Google Doc, Microsoft Word. It's basically used for drafting, formatting, and sharing content easily. Apart from that, we use Grammarly and Hemingway Editor. Grammarly is used for um, finding out mistakes in terms of grammar, spelling, punctuations. It provides you with clarity, suggestions, so that helps you to write in a clear and concise manner. It will also suggest you the kind of tone basically which you need to use, whether it's going to be formal or friendly tone. Then we've got a Hemingway. The Hemingway editor, basically what it's used for, it rates your rating for grade level readability. It highlights hard to read or difficult to read kind of sentences. And it also encourages active voice for stronger writing, and it promotes simple and direct language. So that is the use of Grammarly and Hemingway editor. Apart from that, we've got research tools. Research tools like Google search, used for finding credible sources, facts, statistics. It supports contents with readable, reliable information and data. We've got Answer the Public and Reddit. These are another applications basic which is used for discovering what kind of questions people are looking for. What is the topic they want to know more about? So it gives you a hint about the topic people want to know. It helps you to create contents around the real user interests and problems. So accordingly, you can find out the topic and you can accordingly write related to that topic. So any problems they are facing, you will be providing with them with a solution. We've got SEO tools. Uber suggests Ahrefs. Basically, it's used for using for keyword research, content optimization, and competitor analysis. For finding keywords, improving content, and checking competitors. Use SEO WordPress for improving SEO while writing. Give suggestions in real time. Apart from the above tools, what we need to be a content writer, we also use design and visual tools like Canva, Adobe Express, which is used for creating featured images, infographics, and social media graphics. Basically, this is used to enhance content visually, which boosts engagement. So more of traffic coming your way to read your content because it's very attractive, very colorful, and with a lot of good images which you have put in terms of your content which you have published. Apart from that, publishing and distribution tools like WordPress, Medium, publishing blog and newsletter. It offers a platform to reach and grow your audience for posting your blogs and newsletter. It basically helps you grow your audience. And then we've got plagiarism checker, tools like Copyscape and Quillbot. They help you confirm that your writing is unique and it's not copied from any other sources. Original content improves your reputation, that your content is trustworthy, that it's readable. It makes sure that readers and clients trust you. So your content is unique enough. That's what we know from these tools. Slide, we're going to talk about how do you measure your content performance. So once your content is published on any of the platforms, you want to definitely know exactly how it's performing. So first thing, what you need to know is how's the traffic like, how many visitors are visiting, how many people are reading your content. And best tool to identify that is going to be Google Analytics and SEMrush. It tracks your traffic, number of visitors visiting your site or your content, and the time they spend on your page and bounce rate. That helps you to know a lot about your audience. Uh, Kind of engagement. Are these people staying or just scrolling or they are leaving quickly? So how's the bounce rate like? Whether if it's high, that means it's bad. Your content is not good enough. It's not interesting. It's not keeping them engaged. If it's low, that means it's somewhat good. They're finding it interesting and they are keeping them engaged. So the time spent on that content, the longer they spend the time, is better for them, better for you and your content basically. The the best tool right by that is Google Analytics. We've got a SEMrush and Ahrefs. Now, SEMrush, what it does is it identifies high traffic, low competition keywords for content optimization. It also generates ideas based on popular questions and subtopics. It provides recommendations like optimal word count, readability, backlinks for high ranking content. Apart from that, we've got Ahrefs. It identified it identifies profitable keywords with search volumes and click metrics. It also reveals user behavior metrics like click-through rate and dwell time. It also helps in creating content that attracts high-quality backlinks. It also ensures content is easy to read and aligns with audience preferences. Then we've got a SEO ranking, is your content ranking on Google. We check the keyword positions like track keywords, backlinks, and competitor content, social media insight. So how your content is performing on Facebook, Instagram. They track like shares, comments, and kind of audience is reaching up to. So it's best for social media content performance. Ahrefs, the tools which involves is Ahrefs and more. Conversion rate basically is your content leading to some kind of actions, sign up, sales, downloads, and the best tool is Google Analytics. In the next slide, we are going to talk about why do we measure content performance. It's very really obvious that we know what's working. We know it helps you to understand that if your content is being liked by the audience, so you want to create more of what your audience enjoys. Once you get the taste accordingly, you can start writing. It improves your strategy. If some content isn't doing well, your performance data shows you what to fix, like the headlines, the topic, the keywords. You don't waste your time or effort on the wrong approach. Then you reach your goals or not. So more traffic, more leads, and more sales. Tracking performance shows if you are getting closer, you can adjust your content to get a better result, show value to clients and or managers. So if you're writing your business, if you're writing for a client or for a particular business, it shows your performance. You can prove your content is making a difference. It helps you to build that kind of trust in that business and can lead to more opportunities. Make a data driven decision. So you know overall how your content is performing. Accordingly, you can take a decision. You can use your real numbers to decide what to write next and when to publish. So measuring content performance helps you to grow, improve, and succeed. In the last slide, I'm going to talk about your career opportunities in content writing. So, how can you pursue a career in content writing? You can be a blog writer. You can write articles for website and blogs on topics like travel, food, tech, health, etc. You can be a copywriter. You can write short and catchy contents for ads, website, and social media. You can focus on selling or promoting something, any product or services. Apart from that, SEO content writer, basically they write for content that ranks well on Google. They use keywords and they follow SEO rules. Technical writer, you can be a technical writer. You can write manual, basically, and how to guides and technical documents. They often work for IT, software companies, and engineering field. You can be a content strategist. Now, the content strategist basically he's someone who plans and manages and improves content to help a business or a brand to reach its goal. Uh, He's like a team leader or a planner who makes sure that the right content is created and posted on the right time, and he brings out the best results. So you can manage and plan content for a brand or a company and decide what to write, where to post, and when to post. Social media content creator, basically, they write captions, posts, and stories for social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Continue further. You can be a script writer, writing scripts for YouTube's videos, podcast, or video ads. You can be an email marketer where you need to write emails for business house or client to promote their product services, send out various offer letters or offer mails basically or news. So the whole idea behind it is marketing and sales involved in it. Freelance writer, you can work with various brands, startup or agencies. You can work from home. You can work for various platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, freelancing, various websites, and LinkedIn as well. Apart from that, you can write ebooks. You can create your own digital library, digital books, where you audience can view your books. They can go through your books. They can read it on a subscription. Apart from that, you can be a ghostwriter. You can write books on behalf of somebody else. Basically, the content is going to be yours, but once it's published, it's going to be under someone else's name. So that's what ghostwriting is all about. So that's much for today. Thank you so much for spending time on this video. I'm sure it's going to be helpful some way or the other for you to learn more about content writing. If you think it has added some kind of value, please go ahead and share it with your friends and just click on like as well and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.